Dr. Wolverine. He'll know what to do. You're not supposed to be in here.
Full moon. Potion!
It is not a full moon. The potion is only for a full moon. You know the rules.
Potion?
Doctor's orders. If you don't get out, I'll report you. It'll mean detention.
Potion.
It's not ready. Beware. I warn you. Watch what you're doing. It's dribbling all over your chin. Don't be a kid. Oh, you wicked, wicked creature. Dr. Wolverine! Dr. Wolverine!
Wolfbane Abbey, Dr. King Wolverine speaking. How may I help you? I'm afraid you've been misinformed. We never accept new students here at the Abbey. From time to time, we do make an exception. That's true, but only in extreme cases. I suggest you write me a lengthy letter explaining in detail why you think this Abbey is the proper place for your beast. I mean, boy. Whom did you say recommended Wolfbane Abbey? Ah, I see. You'd rather not say. I understand. Thank you for calling. I will look forward to your letter. Goodbye.
Right this way, Miss Morpart. The doctor's expecting you. Please ask him to hurry. I'd like to get back to town as soon as possible. The storm? We can put you up with that. No, I really couldn't stay. No. Suit yourself. Dr. Wolverine, sir. Are you in there?
Who's that knocking at my door?
It's Dora, sir. You've got a visitor. Miss Morpart.
Oh, yes. I'll be right out.
He'll be right out. Would you like to wait in the sitting room? That'll be fine, thank you. Would you like a cup of tea and a biscuit while you wait? Biscuit? You mean a cookie? We never say cookie here. We say biscuit. No, thank you. Suit yourself. What was that?
Who are you?
I'm Miss Morpart, law office of Spindle, Flake, and Cross.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for Dr. Wolverine. Who are you?
My name is Rosalina, but everyone calls me Rosalie Gypsy. Have you seen a young man with the bushy sideburns? He likes to play games. He likes to frighten me. He howls. He knows I don't like it.
Howls? Did you just say howls? Is that what I heard a moment ago? A howl?
I must find him. Snap! Snap! Snap!
Oh, Miss Morpart, this is kind of you to come all this way on a dark and stormy night. Such dedication.
Mr. Flake would have come himself, but unfortunately he has the flu. Mr. Spindle is away on business in Iceland. It's a big case dealing with sardines.
What about Mr. Kratz?
Mr. Kratz passed away some years ago.
Oh, how foolish of me to have forgotten. One tends to forget the outside world here at the Abbey. Dora!
Oh, Oliver's right here. I'm sure you'll find everything in order.
No doubt, I'm sorry, sir.
Mr. Flake says you're to call in first thing in the morning if you have any questions.
You yelled, Doctor?
See if you can find Miss Epic. Ask her to join me.
Why? Are you coming apart? Sorry, Doctor. I couldn't resist that. You know I love a bad joke.
We'll discuss our sense of humor some other time, Dora. Please get Miss Epic.
You got it. Ask her to join me. Why? Are you coming apart? Oh, I cracked myself up.
Pay no attention to Dora. She means well, but she takes liberties. It's not easy to get with help these days.
No wonder. Wolfbane Abbey is so isolated. Can't believe ourselves to a house for almost 12 miles.
The road wasn't too bad, I hope.
It does need repair. Potholes and ruts. Mile after mile. The woods. So dark. I guess I know what Little Red Riding Hood must have looked like.
Except that you didn't meet up with a wolf, did you?
No, I didn't. God. And this isn't grandmother's house, is it?
No, it isn't. May I see those?
Oh, oops.
Dora said you wanted me to join you, Dr. Wolverine.
This is Miss Morpart.
Oh, law office of Spindle, Flake, and Kratz.
This is Miss Epic. She's my personal secretary as well as Miss Morpart.
Oh, hello.
Miss Morpark to develop her a copy of the will.
Augustus Hastings will?
Naturally. Do sit down, Miss Morpark. You've never been here before, have you?
No. First time. Mr. Blake usually handles the affairs of Wolfbane Abbey himself.
Perhaps you could show Miss Morpark around.
Is that wise, Dr. Wolverine? Forgive me, I only meant that Miss Morpark is probably anxious to get back to town this morning.
You took the words out of my mouth.
We could put you up for the
No. I really must be going. If there's anything else you'd like to know.
I would like to study these papers further, but perhaps you could give me the significant point?
Certainly. As you know, Mr. Augustus Hastings wrote a will establishing Wolfbane Abbey as a privately endowed school, with you, Dr. Wolverine, as sole trustee.
We were led to believe that was his intention.
However, shortly before his death, Mr. Hastings wrote another will,
Designating another heir. I don't understand it.
Miss Effigy, if you'd be so kind as to put this copy on my desk.
Of course.
You really must excuse Miss Effigy. The staff has been terribly upset ever since they heard about the change in the will. Who is the new heir?
Didn't Mr. Blake tell you?
He started to, but then he got into an awful sneezing fit.
The flu.
I couldn't understand a word, but I did hear him say he'd be out tonight or he'd send you.
The heir is his niece.
I didn't know Augustus Hastings had it.
I'm told she was as surprised as you.
What would be the fate of Wolfbane Abbey?
Who can say? She might take over and run the place.
Doubtful.
I agree. Mr. Blake says she's not quite 17. He had a niece.
We were just discussing that. What's her name, this niece?
Her name is Jane. Jane Hastings. But I haven't met her yet.
If she doesn't choose to run the school.
She has options. She could live here. She could lease the place, hopefully to you, or she could sell Wolfbane Abbey.
She wouldn't do that.
Would she?
I really couldn't say.
Excuse me, Miss Morpark.
Yes.
I did notice one strange thing in the will. It caught my eye.
No doubt you are referring to the sanity clause.
Sanity clause?
You must be going.
What's this about a sanity clause?
Why ask me? Ask her.
What's this about a sanity clause?
I do admit it is unusual.
Never mind unusual. Details.
For some reason, Mr. Hastings included a proviso. The heir shows any sign of mental
Mental
instability.
instability, then what?
And the new will is invalidated.
Invalidated? What does this mean in precise terms?
It means the earlier will prevails. You, Dr. Wolverine, will become sole trustee for the estate.
Why would Augustus put in such a clause?
You'd better ask Mr. Blake. I'm only a legal assistant.
Obviously, Mr. Hastings is suspected of family ran the family.
A lot of teenagers are crazy. As I say, Dr. Wolverine, Mr. Blake is at your service.
Sure you won't stay the night?
I'm not crazy! I know the way out. Good night, Dr. Wolverine. Apogee.
Night.
Night, Miss Morpark. Sanity clause.
Are you thinking of anything out of the game?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Is she gone?
Yes.
We cannot lose this sanctuary. We're safe here. No telling what will happen if we're forced to leave. Our course of action is quite clear, Doctor.
Is it?
We must prove that Jane Hastings is a Looney Tune. The loonier the better. It should be quite a simple matter, really. After all, you are a psychiatrist.
I was a psychiatrist. They took away my license. Have you forgotten?
I forget nothing. Well, what are you going to do?
First thing in the morning, I shall contact Jane Hastings and invite her to spend the weekend at Wolfbane Abbey.
Excellent idea.
Suddenly, I'm hungry. What's on the menu?
Ribs.
My favorite.
Wait, what's happening? Dr. Wolverine! Dr. Wolverine!
The rooms are ready. The whole top floor. Let's make Miss Hastings comfortable. Leave it to me. I'm told she's an excitable girl. Oh? I'm told she needs rest. Oh? And quiet. Nothing must upset her. Understand? Oh, I understand. Get the students. Dr. Wolverine will address them. It's done. Downstairs! Everybody! Downstairs! Downstairs!
thought it would make a better impression if I didn't wear my smock.
What difference does it make?
For one thing, it needs to be washed. Dog hair's all over it.
Whatever you think best.
We mustn't be too obvious about driving Miss Hastings out of her mind. We must be clever. She mustn't know what we're up to.
Oh, I forgot.
What?
She called and said she wouldn't be alone.
What?
She's bringing 2 friends?
Friends. Sorry to hear that. It could complicate matters.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
They could be witnesses to Miss Hastings' mental decline. We'll need witnesses.
Good thinking.
Thank you, Doctor.
Here we are, Doctor. Test number 1462.
I hope this time I have succeeded.
I followed your instructions down to the last comma.
When the opportunity presents itself, I'll test it on a suitable subject.
Care for a sip?
Don't be grotesque, Rosa. Put that back where it belongs.
You're the doctor.
Never forget it.
Really, Dr. Wolverine, I must protest. A gypsy charlatan for a lab technician? She belongs with a deck of tarot cards and a crystal ball.
She's more than a lab technician, and she's no charlatan. And when it comes to lycanthropy, she knows more than anyone else, except me.
She knows mumbo jumbo folk medicine, herbs and such. It's all rubbish. This is a scientific age. Her methods are crude and out of date.
I'll be the judge of that.
Whatever you think best. Have to do something about that howling, Doctor. One day it will give us away.
I'm working on it.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, Snap. Do sit down and try not to scratch.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I tried not to howl, Dr. Wolverine. Honest I did, but that bell hurt my ears. I had to howl to take the pressure off. What did I tell you? They're getting worse.
Patience, Miss Effigy, patience. These things take time. Sit down, Pooch. Try not to drool.
I'll try. No panting.
Sorry.
I didn't get my walk this morning. I need exercise.
Miss Effigy will take you for a walk later. Please sit down. I have something important I must discuss with you all.
Why the gloom, Doc?
It's about the will, isn't it?
We're gonna be thrown out.
Say it isn't true, Doc.
Stop that whimpering!
No whimpering! Where will we go? What will become of us?
What's spend the rest of our lives in the kennel?
I hate to do this. I have no choice. Effigy, the whip!
Anyone should clear.
Not bad! 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 You all know I prefer obedience training by love and affection. We must all try harder.
Sorry, Doc.
Please forgive us. Sorry. We'll try not to howl.
Well,
No, Pooch, you're not trying hard enough. Sit down.
Snap. Put paws off the sofa. How many times must I remind you? Sit.
I'll be as brief as possible. You all know that our benefactor, Augustus Hastings, changed this will at the last moment. Wolfbane Abbey now belongs to his niece. She's expected momentarily. Yes, Pooch.
I take it, sir, that this niece didn't know her uncle was a werewolf?
A safe assumption. Pooch,
What happens to us?
you are under my protection and care. I know how the outside world has treated you, hounded and shunned. My work will continue. Nothing will interfere with it.
But the niece. You heard the doctor and his work will continue.
Trust me.
We trust you, Dr. Wolverine. It's that niece we don't trust.
Leave matters to me and to Miss Evans. I want you to promise you'll all be on your best behavior. You'll take your commands from me. No barking, no howling, no panting, no drooling at dinner time, no scratching, no digging in the garden, no bones in the hallways. Understood?
no barking, no howling, no panting, no drooling at dinner time, no scratching, no digging in the garden, no bones in the hallways.
Good.
Doctor, it's Snap. He's going into full reversal.
Good. I'll test the new formula. Rosa! Rosa!
You have too much faith in her. She's never around 2 feet.
Rosa!
Shall I get test number 1462?
I'll deal with this. Rosa!
If that Miss Hastings sees something like this, she'll flip out totally.
Snap is worse and worse, Miss Effigy.
He's so unruly.
Even when he's not having an attack, he jumps all over people.
Look at the leg of the sofa. He's been gnawing on it again. Felicity's house for a gig.
Aha!
Hurry, doctor!
What do you think I'm doing? Here, snap. Good snap. Drink this. You'll feel much better.
We hope.
Thanks, Doc. I'm all right now.
Wow. That's some formula.
I think this time I have succeeded.
Now, is that the classic formula or diet?
Remember, all of you, no trouble.
Sure, Doc.
What?
I just thought of something terrible.
What?
Alexander.
Alexander?
Thankfully, Alexander is no longer with us. I consider him my greatest foe.
When a werewolf goes bad, you can't blame yourself, Dr. Wolverine.
Miss Effigy's right. You did all you could to help him.
He didn't want help.
I blame it on that heavy metal rock he liked to play.
It hurt my ears so.
I still remember the night he jumped over the fence.
Let's say Dr. Snock. He was a thief.
He was one mean dude.
Hateful, spiteful.
Remember when he tore me up? I had to have stitches. I didn't even start the fight. He did.
Listen, Miss Hastings, the air.
Eris,
Leave us,
Don't we get to meet her?
all in good time.
remember what the doctor said. Best behavior.
Yes, Miss
Effigy.
Test number 1,000 could be the answer to our prayer.
When will you know?
Soon.
Right this way. The doctor's expecting you.
Thank you. This is Wolfgang, is it not?
The one and the only. Where are your friends?
What friends?
Miss Hastings is here.
Oh, yes. Come in, come in. Delighted you could make it.
Dr. Wolverine?
Yes, yes. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Sit down, won't you? Would you like tea and biscuits?
Biscuits?
You're afraid.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
This is Miss Effigy, the school nurse.
I am also Dr. Wolverine's private secretary.
Well, well, your uncle certainly surprised us.
What, Uncle?
Did you hear what she said, Miss Effigy? What uncle? Isn't she amusing?
I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
Oh? Someone has stolen test number 1462! Oh, sorry, Doctor. I didn't know you had company.
Don't worry about the formula. I had to use it.
I'll go whip up some more. I'll be in the dungeon if you want me.
Dungeon?
That was my lab technician. Dabble in chemistry.
She looked like a gypsy.
She is a gypsy.
From the old country.
I think you'll find my credentials quite satisfactory.
Are you or are you not Jane Hastings?
Not.
Then who are you?
I'm the music teacher, of course.
Music teacher?
You mean you weren't expecting me? I'm Cynthia Storm.
This is from the State Department of Special Education.
You requested a music teacher, and well, here I am.
When did you make such a request, Dr. Wolverine?
Never. I'm afraid you've come a great distance for nothing, Miss Storm.
Is this some kind of a joke? I've given up my apartment. I told people at special education I could get it once. That was the stipulation. Well, my car was broke down that wretched road. I'm going to have a great deal to say to the Department of Special Education about this. It's outrageous.
I'm certain you can straighten out this matter. Dora!
Doctor?
Let me handle the situation, Miss Effigy. You'll love you.
It's an
I'll have it taken to your room.
What does this mean, Doctor?
I'm certain there's a logical explanation.
For your sake, I hope so.
You screamed, Doctor?
This isn't Miss Hastings.
Do tell. Don't be flippant, Dora. Don't mind me, miss. Where's the heiress? She'll be along.
This is Cynthia Storm, our new music teacher.
Music teacher? Show her to a room. Whatever you say, if you'll follow me, Miss Storm. Music teacher.
Not exactly the welcome I expected.
You're something of a surprise.
I just hope I don't have to sue.
I'll have this straightened out in no time.
She's angry.
I'm not exactly smiling.
You're insane to let her stay.
Didn't you hear what she said? She'll complain to the State Department of Special Education. They'll investigate.
But we don't have anything to do with them. Wolfbane Abbey is private.
I admit it's strange.
Too strange. Who told the Department of Special Education we were in the market for a music teacher?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Now what?
Hopefully these will be Miss Hastings. Dora!
Never mind, Dora. I'll see who it is.
Sure, you must be sure.
Oh, test number 1462. In those woods? El Creepo. I'll tell the doctor you're here. Make yourselves comfortable. Dr. Wolverine?
Come in.
Imagine Wolfbane Abbey. Kinda spooky if you ask me.
Lucky we didn't get stuck on that road.
I'll be right out.
We'll be right with you.
My dear, dear Miss Hastings, this is a pleasure, a great pleasure.
You've got the wrong girl, Doctor.
That's Jane.
I am rattled today. A pleasure, a great pleasure.
Thank you, Dr. Wolverine. I'd like you to meet my friends. This is Pamela Hall. Hello. And this is Tom Johnson. He drove out in his car.
Hello, Doctor. Oh, there really is somewhere leaving Wolfbane Abbey.
We seldom have visitors at the Abbey.
So this was like a real abbey, huh?
Brought over stone by stone from from far across the waters. And what kind of school is this, Dr. Wolverine?
You might say it's a combination of academy and clinic.
Did you say clinic? Some of our students have problems adjusting to society.
Tough kids.
Let's just say they're self-involved. They live in something of a fantasy world. Oh, you mean like couch potatoes?
Please don't think me rude, Miss Hastings, but I must have a few words with you in private, in my office.
Oh, you can say anything you like in front of my friends, Dr. Wolverine.
Oh, no sweat, man. Hey, Ben, let's go and load the car.
Good idea. Your rooms are ready.
Be right back.
I didn't mean to run them off.
Please, someone help me.
I imagine Mr. Flake has told you that his new will comes as something of a complete surprise.
Oh, he did, yes. We've been getting a lot of surprises lately.
How well did you know your uncle?
Actually, I didn't know him at all. Isn't that unusual? I gather he was something of a black sheep.
Whatever your uncle was, Miss Hastings, he was no sheep.
What are your plans for the Abbey? I haven't given it much thought.
Why do you keep doing that?
Doing what?
Blinking your eyes?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
Oh, what's that?
I said absolutely not. Ask if I mind showing you about the Abbey.
I did. I heard you. Isn't that odd? I don't remember saying any such thing.
You suffer memory loss often. I'm a psychiatrist, you know. You can confide in me, like Uncle like these.
What is that supposed to mean?
Your uncle was eccentric.
I'm not eccentric.
Why are you so defensive, Miss Hastings?
I'm not defensive. Some people even went so far as to say your relative was quite mad. Mad?
There, you're doing it again. Blinking your eyes.
I am? In about an hour. In about an hour what? You asked me what time we served lunch. I did? If I didn't know any better, I'd think I was losing my mind. If you'll excuse me, Dr. Wolverine, I have some things to attend to. I'll see you at lunch, Miss Lacey. Yes. Lunch.
You do that often.
Do what?
Slap your head.
No, I don't slap my head often. I don't slap my head at all.
I just saw you do it.
Oh, perhaps I did just slap my head, didn't I?
Doctor, I must see at once. The bat in the dungeon has sprung a leak. The floor is getting sticky.
That woman.
What woman?
Was she a gypsy?
I didn't see any such person. Obviously, you're under stress. I won't be long.
I felt fine when I came in here. Maybe I do have a fever. You've got to get out of Wolfbane Abbey!
Who are you?
Who am I? Let me think. Alice. I'm Alice. You don't know me, but I know you. I know your name. Do you work here, Alice? No. You're not a student, are you? I'm not a student, no. I'm not like the rest of them either. We've got to get out of here now! They bite! They claw! They howl! Bite! Who claws? Who howls?
They're all werewolves.
Werewolves! If you don't get out of here now, something terrible will happen. You stay away from me! I'll scream! In this place, no one will notice. There's no such thing as werewolves. Don't tell me. Help them!
Uh-oh. Jane? 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 So looking forward to a fun weekend at Wolf Bay Abbey.
Fun weekend? I don't feel so good.
Wolf Bay Natty. Oh, it's you, Mr. Flake. Dr. Wolverine is in the room tonight. Miss Moorcott? She left last evening. She was worried about the storm. Yes, of course I'm sure. Yes, I'll have him call you when he's up from the dungeon. Goodbye, Mr. Flake. Well, this place is busier than an airport. Yes, I'll be right there.
I've got to get out of here now. Escape! Escape!
Looks like Wolf Bay Abbey is the Ritz Hotel in Paris, but I've seen worse.
See here, Miss whoever you are. You can't just push your way around here.
Don't take it personal. I'm looking for Miss Shane Hastings. I understand she's here.
What if she is?
Tell her I want to see her.
What name?
Sybil Brewster.
If you want to use the telephone, you should ask. It's only polite.
You've got an attitude problem. What's your name?
Dora?
Listen, Dora. Go get the Hastings kid. Don't give me a break. That you, Hector? Yeah, well, I'm here now. This place looks like it could use a fumigator. Pictures? You bet. Look, I'll call you later. What's in here? Perfect! Looks like something out of a horror movie.
You wanted to see me? Hello? Am I imagining things again? Didn't Dora say someone wanted to see me? We'll check in the office.
Oh, some lunch. Cuba raw beef and a bowl of milk. No sevens.
Don't forget the biscuits.
Tasted like dog biscuits.
How would you know?
Are you looking for something?
Oh no, I was just looking.
You acted funny at lunch. Ever anything else?
No.
How much acreage goes with the Abbey?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, since it's yours, you should find out.
I will. Fine.
I wish I had an uncle I didn't know about. A rich uncle, I mean.
Actually, I knew about him. I overheard my parents mention him once or twice. I could tell they were afraid of him.
Why?
I don't know.
What are you planning to do with the Abbey?
I haven't given it much thought.
I think Gabby's weird.
Yes, it is, somewhat.
There you are. Said you wanted to see the grounds?
Oh, I do.
I'll show you the gardens. The exercise will do me good.
You don't mind, do you, Jerry?
No. Go ahead. Have fun.
Hey, you're kind of cute.
What did you say your name was?
Pooch.
Pooch?
I'll show you the lake.
There's a lake.
Uh-huh.
Do you like to swim?
What do you think I am, a water spaniel?
Oh, Dora? Didn't you say someone wanted to see me?
Said her name was Sybil something.
Sybil. I don't know any Sybil.
Sybil Brewster.
Doesn't ring a bell.
She was very rude.
Dora?
Yes?
Do you know anyone named Alice?
Alice? No.
Oh.
You could be mistaken. I know everyone at the Adams. Most of the staff. No one is named Alice.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
You must be Jane Hastings. Name's Sybil Brewster, investigative reporter for Class Trash Magazine.
Class Trash Magazines?
Oh! You mean that rag they sell in the supermarkets with headlines like teenager attacked by a coffee cup and man eats cannibal in self-defense? Listen, I don't write the headlines, I do the articles. So tell me everything you know about your kooky uncle. Hey! Rumor was he was an authentic werewolf. That's a lie. Buried under some marble wolf, wasn't he? Some tombstone. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Don't tell me you're going to deny the rumors about this place. What rumors? Strange sounds, strange people. Neighbors won't come near Wolfbane Abbey. There are no neighbors. That's the point. When did you first realize your crazy uncle was not what he appeared? When did you first realize that Officer Hastings was more canine than human? I will not dignify that with a reply. Good day, Miss Brewster. Listen, I'm just doing my job here. How's this for a headline? My uncle called up a furball!
I heard every word. She's covering up.
I hope you know what you're doing, Cinderella. If there's one thing Class Trash doesn't need, it's a lawsuit.
I know what I'm doing. I'm not only the youngest werewolf hunter in psychic research, I'm the best. There's no doubt in my mind that Augustus Hastings was a werewolf hunter. He established the Abbey and paid all of its expenses.
Whatever. I don't care as long as I did a good story. Readers are tired of midgets and vampires and zombies.
Wolfbane Abbey is full of creatures. It has to be.
Yeah. Wolf mania is what they're calling it nowadays. I don't care, you're the expert. Look, I want you to snoop around and stay out of sight.
Good idea. Can you imagine what would happen if they knew a genuine werewolf hunter was prowling about?
I can't imagine. Beat it.
I'll make myself invisible.
You do that.
Young lady, I must ask you to leave at once.
At once! Wolfbane Abbey is no place for a scandal magazine.
This is a private institution.
I can make it famous. How do you spell your name?
Wolverine, capital W, small o,
Doctor,
small
what
L.
are you doing?
I forget myself. Young lady, if you are not off the premises inside of 5 minutes, I shall call the police.
The very idea, a scandal magazine?
Out!
Out! All right. Tell Miss Hastings she can reach me at Class Trash. I forgot to tell her we take big bucks.
Out!
Out.
Class trash? Doctor, this is terrible. How could this have happened?
I don't know. We've always operated under a cloak of secrecy.
First, a music teacher we know nothing about, and now a scandal magazine?
Is she gone?
I've ordered her from the premises. She won't be back.
She told me Uncle Augustus was a werewolf.
Werewolf. I'm sure you imagine that again.
You don't look well.
To tell you the truth, I don't feel very well. I'm awfully confused. I see people that aren't even there. At least I think I do.
You'd better sit down. This could be serious.
I suggest a tranquilizer. Do you know anyone here named Alice?
Alice?
There's no one here by that name, at least. That's what I was afraid of. Do you know what I think?
How could you? It's impossible for one to know what another is thinking, unless, of course, they're thinking the same thing that you are thinking. What are you thinking, Jen?
I think something peculiar is going on at Wolfbane Abbey.
Don't be absurd.
I'll call Mr. Blake. He'll know what to do. The lawyer?
I wouldn't do that, Jen.
I couldn't keep up with Gooch. I tossed the steak and she was like, she went after her so fast I couldn't keep up with her. That girl came over there.
Yeah, and that Snap is definitely an oddball. He said he wanted to dig for buried treasure. If you're going to dig for buried treasure, you ought to use a shovel.
Sure.
No wonder his fingernails are so dirty. We told you some of our students were different. Yeah, no kidding. We're leaving. Right now.
Why? Don't ask questions, trust me.
Okay, if you say so.
Don't even bother to attack.
Your friend's emotional and overexcited. She needs psychiatric attention.
Hiya, Doc! Guess who's back at the Abbey?
Alexander!
You're bouncing, baby boy! I hope you don't mind. I brought some friends. I'm in the music racket now. This is my backup, Coyote and Lupe.
We're the electric werewolves.
Is that a great name for a band?
Werewolves?
Yeah. We ain't white collar.
We ain't blue collar.
We're
Blue collar, yeah! No, it's heavy metal. Heavy music.
You've got to help me, Doc. You're the only one who can do it. You treat me right, I treat you right. You step on my paw, I break your leg. Get my point?
You haven't changed one bit, Alexander. You're as incorrigible as ever. Leave us in peace. Why did you have to come back?
What's the matter with you people? Haven't you been listening? I'm losing my werewolf powers. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. I'm becoming more human.
That, Alexander, is the purpose of Wolfbait Abbey. To make werewolves human. Or at least more human than they already are.
You're missing the point. I don't want to be human. Especially now that I'm starting my new band. Think of the publicity. A rock band comprised entirely of teenage werewolves.
We don't want publicity. Are your friends werewolves too? I did not recognize them.
They ain't werewolves yet, but they will be.
You mean they have no objections?
Objections? They're looking forward to it. Who wants to be like everybody else? You're gonna make them werewolves, Doc.
And if I refuse?
Let it go! Stop it!
Stay out of it! This, Doctor, is a mere sample of what you'll get if you refuse. I can be a nice guy, as well as a jerk.
You're too late, Alexander. The Abbey no longer belongs to us.
Dora told me.
There's nothing we can do for you. Because of Miss Hastings, it's out of our hands.
I'm having that Jane chick watched. She's locked in her room.
What good will that do? She's bound to ask questions.
Then work fast, Doctor. As soon as you restore my full powers, turn my friends into werewolves, we're out of here.
And how do we know you won't come back?
You don't! I'll tell my amigos to unlock the doors. I like a relaxed atmosphere. You can have it sweet or sour. I suggest you make it easy on yourselves.
What are we going to do? He means what he says.
How much of test number 1463?
Less than half a pint.
That's more than enough. Triple element X.
Element X? People? That would be deadly.
It's our only chance against Alexander.
I'll give you juice from the back. On top of all other things, Alexander's come home. Talk about a dog day.
I'll get Alexander's chart.
Wolfman Abbey, is that what you're speaking? Oh, it's you, Mr. Blake. Police? There's been no police here. You sound excited, Mr. Blake. Is there something wrong? Yes, the Hastings is here. She's having a lovely time. Unfortunately, she cannot come to the phone. She's out to lunch. I'll have her call you the moment she returns. Goodbye.
Someone has been in my office. Someone has stolen the leash in the collar.
Alexander, no doubt. He always had light paws.
This is the final straw! Being locked up in my own house. I'm not going to take it anymore!
Alexander said he was playing a joke.
Some joke.
All right, Dr. Wolverine. Fun and games are over. I demand a full explanation.
I told you that Alexander character said he was playing a joke.
Well, I wasn't amused. Besides, that character is no joke.
You're overexcited again, my dear.
Don't give me that overexcited junk. You've been trying to make me uneasy ever since I stepped foot into this abbey.
I don't see what difference it makes. You're bound to find out in time.
Please don't tell me Uncle Augustus was a werewolf.
Werewolf? Lycan, actually.
Book after book on the subject of lycanthropy. Enlighten yourselves. Lycanthropy. What's that?
The scientific term for the transformation of man into beast.
Man into werewolf.
What is it with all this werewolf talk?
I'll try to explain.
I wish you would.
Please, sit down and try to keep an open mind. Wolfbane Abbey was established to help young werewolves adjust to society. You have no idea how they suffer when there's a full moon. They can't control their canine impulses. It's all in the genes. They bark, they bite, they keep people awake with their howls, they dig up lawns.
Our aim is to curb their violent instincts. When they leave the abbey, they're vegetarians. Your uncle was a wonderful man.
So, Uncle Augustus was a werewolf?
A timber wolf, yes.
You should really read this werewolf stuff. Far out.
We always thought the abbey would belong to us.
Somehow we must have angered your uncle.
There was a sanity clause in the world. Mr. Flake told me.
So that's why you've been trying to scare me out of my wits.
Alexander is a former student, a bad beast. He's forcing me to strengthen his powers and to turn into rock bending. Punch.
You're not going to allow that. Rock fans will stand for a lot, but not that.
Alexander is capable of anything when he's enraged.
Well, then call the police.
Publicity would do us great harm. No one must know about our work.
I apologize for the way you treated you, Miss Avery.
We all do.
How do you get to be a werewolf?
You must be bitten by a werewolf.
I didn't know wolves can howl in the day. They do if they're educated.
If Uncle Augustus willed me to the abbey, he had a good reason. We must stop Alexander and the electric werewolves.
I'll need your assistance in the dungeon, Miss Avery.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm glad you two heard that.
For real?
I'm afraid so. Doctor needs all the help he can get. Are you with me?
Sure, Jane. Once we know what we're supposed to do. Only what?
Well, you heard the doc of werewolf business. Said it's in the genes.
So what if it is?
Well, if your Uncle Augustus was a werewolf, then...
I could be a werewolf too!
Yeah, you do like your hamburgers awfully rare. Even people at McDonald's comment on it.
I could be living in a nightmare.
Poor kid.
Go see if you can give the doctor a hand.
Sure, as long as he doesn't bite it.
Quit the kitty!
Sure. Anything to help Jane.
I do like hamburger awfully rare. And I do like digging in the garden. And I don't like cats. Woo! Woo!
Dr. Wolverine!
Howl!
Miss Hastings, have you seen Dr. Wolverine?
Yeah, he's in the dungeon.
Dungeon. Right.
Hi.
I was practicing a wolf howl.
You let off him, do you?
I'm Jane Hastings, owner of Wolfwing Abbey. What can I do for you?
Look at the Dr. Wolf.
Oh, he's not to be disturbed.
I'm Detective Franklin. This is my partner, Detective Kip.
I have a missing voices report. Filed by Mr. Flake.
Horatio Flake?
That's the name.
He's my attorney.
We're looking for Miss, Moorcock. Miss Moorcock.
Said she came out yesterday. No one's seen anything of her since.
Oh, I'm sure she's not here.
Well, this abbey's pretty big. How many rooms you got?
Oh, I don't know. Lots, I guess. Maybe 60 or 70.
She might have had an accident. Falling down some stairs.
You wouldn't have any objections to us looking around, would you?
Objections? Why no? Why should I object?
We're asking you.
Nasty, nasty Alexander. Ah, Poodle! Just in time. The police are looking for a missing person. They'd like to look around. Maybe you could take them into the woods. Far into the woods. Well, what like it? Maybe we can throw some sticks. The woods are full of places to have an accident.
Yeah, the woods. It's a good idea.
Pretty kid.
You said it.
beneficial?
Oh, I'm not a student here.
In that case, have you seen Dr. Wolverine?
That way.
Someone locked me in my room. Can you imagine such a thing?
Yes, I can imagine. Wonder who that was.
Excuse me, are you the lady of the house?
I suppose you could say that. My name's Jane Hastings. I'm here in Wolverine Abbey. Who are you?
Name's Siler, Bud Siler. I'm a senior at Coolidge High School.
Who let you in?
No one let me in, it's a public education.
No, I don't mean the high school. I mean in here, Wolverine Abbey.
Is that what they call this place? Man, I can relate to Wolfman. It reminds me of that movie I saw on TV the other night.
Oh, what was the movie?
The Wolfman.
Why did I ask?
Even a man who is pure of heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the moon is full and bright. I like the old flicks better than that Freddy and Jason slasher junk. Mind if I sit down? It did knock. The door was halfway open. When no one answered, I just came in.
I can see that.
Man, that old road sure tore up my tires.
What kind of car do you drive?
No car. Bicycle.
You mean you came all the way from out of town on a bicycle?
10 speed.
Look, bud, I'm really busy. You're not here for a consultation, are you?
Consultation? No, I'm here to make a buck. I had to sell 4 subscriptions to get my college tuition paid for. I've already earned big points, but I have to get these 4 sold by today or it's back to square one.
You're selling magazines.
How about forest wildlife? You interested in animals? Not interested. Okay. How about household happiness? This month's issue tells you how to make your own bleach.
Would you please leave?
Not interested. How about digging for dollars? 18 months at half price.
I'm not interested with anything to do with digging.
Not interested. Okay. And how about music hits for the tone deaf? What was that?
I didn't hear anything. Look, bud, if I buy all 4 subscriptions, will you get out of here?
You mean?
Yes.
You mean forest wildlife, household happiness, digging for dollars, and music hits for the tone deaf?
Yes, if you'll just go!
Lady, you've got yourself a deal.
Okay, stay right here. I'm gonna go get my wallet.
Who's there?
Even a man who is pure of heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the moon is full and bright.
Test number 1460.
With a triple dose of Elegant X. When will you try it, Doctor?
What better time than tonight? It's ideal.
What's so special about tonight?
There'll be a full moon.
A full moon?
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane. Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
No, go away, please. Leave me alone.
One bite, and it's done. No need. She's already one of us. A werewolf.
But she's resisting. You're one of the pack, Jane.
One of the wolf pack.
No, please.
Join us for a run. The moon is full.
The moon is full and bright. There is nothing you can do.
Blood's thicker than water.
One more bite for insurance.
Good idea. Nick, Nick, Nick.
No, go away.
Jane Hastings is a werewolf. Even a soul who is pure of heart and says her prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolf bane blooms and the moon is full and bright.
Oh, what a dream. What a terrible, terrible dream.
Jane, what's wrong?
Tom.
Was it the Alexander character? Did he do something?
No. Jane? Jane, are you in here? Jane, what's wrong?
I bet it was an Alexander creep.
No, I had a terrible dream. I had a nightmare. I was tired, so I lay down on the sofa and closed my eyes. I must have dozed off. I dreamed of werewolves and a witch. I dreamed I was a werewolf. I tried to resist, but it was no use. Maybe I am just losing my mind. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to do in this place.
Sure.
Good evening, Jane.
Dr. Wolverine, I'm glad to see you. You were in my dream too.
Was I in it, Jane?
Jane just had a terrible nightmare. Never mind about that. Are you able to stop Alexander and his friends?
I shall do my best.
Hope your best is good enough, Doctor.
How will you do it?
I'm certain that my latest calculation will prove to be correct. First, I will jazz up Alexander's warning powers to maximum plus.
Whoa! Won't that be dangerous?
Extremely, but necessary. If he immediately loses his werewolf powers after I inject him with formula test number 1463, I will have succeeded.
So you mean he'll never be a werewolf again?
He may retain his bad habits, but his howling days will be over.
Golly.
Gosh.
Gee.
Golly, gosh, gee, I didn't know teenagers said things like that anymore.
Well, in the case of werewolves, Doctor, we make an exception.
Please.
Please? Dr. Wolverine, you're a werewolf too!
I thought you understood that, Jane. We're all werewolves here at Wolfbane Abbey.
Miss Effigy? Dora? The cook?
We're all members of the WA,
W.A.?
Werewolves Anonymous. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see to the final preparations.
How do you like that?
I should have known.
Young lady, we'd like to have a word with you.
Officer Franklin, any luck? They're looking for a missing person. That cool kid led us into the woods and ran off. Strangest thing I ever saw. She acted like she smelled something she couldn't resist.
Next thing we knew, she took off like a foxhound.
She probably smelled a rabbit.
I know kids chase a lot of things these days, but rabbits?
It took us all this time to get back to the Abbey. Those woods are a regular maze.
We found Miss Morpark's car. That means she never left.
Miss Morpark?
My attorney's secretary.
That means that we're gonna search this place from top to bottom.
Oh, the attic is a good place to look.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of locked rooms up there. Okay, we'll do that. Where's the attic?
We mean, how do you get there?
Oh, Pamela, you know where the attic door is.
I do?
Will you go show the officers?
Sure. If you would just follow me, officers.
Hope there aren't any rabbits up there.
You said it.
What are you up to?
We have to wait until Dr. Wolverine can complete his work.
Right.
Go see if you can stall the officers for as long as possible.
I'll do my best.
It's got to work. Excuse me. Oh no, not you again. No. Stay away from me. You stay away.
his bicycle. Honestly, I've always been afraid to visit this place. But I said to myself, if Bud Siler says that Miss Hastings is a lovely girl, why do we stand offish? You agree, don't you? Oh, forgive me, I forgot you were the maid. What are you staring at?
May I take that?
My fur? Why not? What is it?
This could be what's left of a relative.
Don't let it get wet. Bud did say some of the students tried to frighten him, pretending to be lunatics. Huh. You know what? I wouldn't step foot in this place if King Wolverine still had the Abbey. I met him once and he gave me an Alpo recipe for meatloaf.
Yuck.
You must be Jane Hastings. What a pleasure this is for both of us, and we owe it all to Bud Siler. Listen, Miss Hastings, I'll get straight to the point. As soon as I heard that you now own Wolfbane Abbey, I knew what I must do. Make you an offer you can't refuse. I wanted to get here before any of the other realtors. Let me put the Abbey and the surrounding acreage up for sale. I guarantee that I will have it sold within 48 hours for a very handsome price. Think of what a builder will be able to do. Acre after acre of condos and taco stands. Oh, they'll probably tear the Abbey down, of course, but it's a pile of rubbish anyway. I can make you rich, Miss Hastings. Rich, rich, rich. And I don't mind saying that I will realize a sizable commission. Well, Miss Hastings, what do you think of my proposition?
Okay.
Don't be too hasty, my dear. I'm talking about a court. Wait, what did you say?
I said, okay.
Well, I was expecting some opposition. This is wonderful. This is fantastic. This is incredible. Oh, my dear Miss Hastings, leave everything to me. I'll drop the papers and line up the buyers. I'm so glad I met with Sidewalk. We're going to make a killing. Tell your men I'll be back for my fur tomorrow. I don't want to waste a moment.
Those files are dynamite.
Just think, wearables in this day and age.
Yeah. Save it for your readers.
I should have never doubted you, Tinderella. This is amazing. How's this for a headline? Britney Spears visits Haven for beasties.
Hurry!
Or, teenage girl bitten by werewolf puts on the dog.
Will you stop the lousy jokes?
I'm being serious.
Hey, Doc, are you ready?
Someone's coming!
Doc, Dr. Wolverine! Coyote, Lupe!
Come in, Alexander.
I'm ready, Enable. I'm head electric werewolf. Or will be soon. Let's get with it. My megawatt sound system is waiting.
Sit down, Alexander.
Why not? I always say, why stand when you can sit?
Alexander!
In here.
No, Alexander. One at a time. Doctor's orders.
How come?
We want to like Alexander.
Like the animals.
One at a time.
You heard the gypsy, one at a time. Don't get impatient, puppies.
Fine. We'll work on our music while we're waiting.
Might as well work on the howls.
I know! Gotta stop smoking. Everything.
Ready, Alexander?
What's with the surgical gown, Doc? This ain't Halloween.
Merely a precaution. Prepare the injection.
Yes, doctor.
Injection?
You do want your full powers restored.
You know it.
Only what, Alexander?
I thought you'd give me a pill or something. Don't you have any pills?
Wouldn't be strong enough for what you want.
Alright, if anything goes wrong, I can get free on me.
I'm well aware of that.
I got back at you for chaining me up as a student here. I told Augustus Hastings everyone hated you. I told him you were stealing from them.
I should have known.
So that's why Augustus Hastings changed his will. You're a wicked boy, Alexander.
I know. So no funny business. or I'll get even again. So what happens now?
Dr. Wolverine will shock your system into full reverse. Your full powers will be restored.
Forever?
I'm afraid so.
Great. Hit me with the juice, Doc.
Ready, Rosa?
Ready.
Ready, Alexander?
Ready.
Countdown, Dr. Wolverine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hit it, Doctor!
Quick, Rosa, the injection!
Hurry!
Dynamo!
I dropped it! Oh, no!
We must stop him!
How?
Find everyone in town!
Hey, stop that gale!
Got my notebook!
Get back here!
There he goes!
We must escape!
Catch him!
We must stop him!
Here she comes!
Jackie.
Alright, let's get outside!
Hi! I'm Alice. What's your name?
Oh,
There he is!
We must stop him!
What a storm!
Ah! No!
How are you feeling right about now? Are you scared? What's like to you in person? This is so exciting. How do you feel about being the next victim of which werewolves attack?
Hey, Red Turtle! Nice, Red Turtle! Doggy, what are you doing, silly?
Is he gone?
I think he likes you.
What's wrong with you? Is he coming back? Don't bring him in here!
Don't worry, ma'am. I am a professional.
Everybody out! Mad dog! Ha, ha, ha,
Who has the high ball? Hurry! We must stop him! Ah!
Hey, Red Turtle. Nice fuzzy Red Turtle.
Oh, shoot him on sight.
No sense in reading him his rights. He wouldn't stay still long enough.
That won't be necessary.
Besides, you need a silver bullet.
If Dr. Wolverine, if we can hold him down long enough, Dr. Wolverine will administer the injection.
But we must find him first.
Here we go again.
I feel wonderful.
How could you say that?
With everything that's going on.
That Alexander dude could be lurking anywhere.
Yeah, he wants to make pate out of our liver.
Genes.
Genes?
The curse of the werewolf. It's carried in through the genes.
So?
Think, Tom, think! I'm adopted.
Adopted? Uncle Augustus wasn't a blood relative?
That's it. I don't know why I never realized it before.
What a relief. Not that Pam and I were worried.
Maybe you two weren't, but I was.
I'm gonna go find a club or a baseball bat or something. We need protection. No telling what Alexander will pull next.
Excuse me.
Alice?
I've had a wretched time here at the Abbey. I've got my senses back, or at least part of them. Take my advice, kids. Get out of here while you can. I'm gonna slash my tires with their teeth.
Who are you, Alice?
I'm Alice Morepar,
Mr. Clake's secretary?
I was Mr. Blake's secretary. Not anymore. I'm gonna find a nice quiet rest home and see if they take me.
Oh, the police are looking for you!
Who cares?
She wasn't right.
Small wonder. Get that club!
Right. Wait. Wait. No! Back! Stay away! Back out! I'm warning you, Alexander. I know karate! Hey! Carry it!
Hold him steady! Steady! Now!
Oh!
Hi.
Alexander, is that you?
Yep. Sure is nice to be home.
Doctor, it worked!
It worked immediately. Success at last for Wolfbane Abbey.
I wish I knew what was going on.
If you don't mind, Dr. Wolverine, I'd like to find my friends. I want to tell my attention the name of the band is something less violent. What do you think of Alexander and his champagne music?
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, officers.
Is anybody gonna press some charges?
For what? Give me a minute and I'll think of something.
Still can't find Miss Mohawk. Oh, we forgot to tell you. She was just here.
Well, where is she now?
She left.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Oh, yeah. You guys gonna need the cops again? Don't call us!
No, you don't! Get back here! Found them trying to sneak around back with school files. That's burglary. I'll call the police.
Wait!
It's that girl who's always snooping around, calls herself a werewolf hunter. I am a werewolf hunter. I graduated from correspondence school.
And that's the one who works for Class Trash magazine.
You have both broken into my office and stolen school files. I can have you arrested.
Dr. Wolverine, you could sue the magazine for a bundle and collect.
Let's not overreact here.
I can assure you there are no werewolves at Wolfbane Abbey. If you persist in your foolishness, you can expect a libel suit. Now remove yourself from the premises immediately.
All right, I'm going. I had a feeling this would be a dead end. I'll take those out. That's funny. The werewolf vibrations, they're gone.
Dr. Wolverine, I have a confession to make.
Who's she?
Our music teacher.
Actually, I only said that so I could get into the Abbey, and I faked those letters with the Department of Education. I know about the werewolves. It ends your work, Doctor.
My work is finished.
But werewolves are the only teenagers who need your help. Come in, Count.
How?
This is Count.
Good evening. I enjoy hearing the warden's howl, children of the night. What music they make.
He's a vampire.
Vampire?
Dun dun dun.
A direct descendant of the Dracula family.
You've wasted your time, Miss Storm. I no longer have the Abbey.
But she hasn't, Dr. Wolverine. And you do have the Abbey. Uncle Augustus willed it to me, and I'm willing it back to you. You helped the werewolves, now do the same for the vampires.
Thank you. Thank you.
It would be a challenge.
Anytime. Are there many more like him?
In Los Angeles.
Wolfbane Abbey, Dr. King Wolverine. That's absurd. Whoever told you that doesn't know what they're talking about. Imagine that. Someone wanted to buy the Abbey. Said they heard it was on the market.
Never sell, Dr. Wolverine. Teenagers need a place like Wolfbane Abbey. Hey, Count, how about a glass of tomato juice?